Some folks are here, and we hope that in the question and answer section, you'll be able to bring up some of this too, to listen to what if a chronic long-term illness strikes? How do we plan on that? Because that is part of my practice. I've been doing this a long time. Medicaid planning and addressing the cost of a chronic long-term illness is particularly important. You may have heard me on the radio show talk about my own parents. My father, God bless him, he's no longer with us, an 8-year veteran of the Marine Corps, hardcore to the max. When I approached the subject of estate planning and planning for chronic long-term illnesses, his answer was, "Son, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it." He had a cerebral hemorrhage when he was 70, and he developed Alzheimer's thereafter and died at age 77. He lived on the Intercoastal Waterway in Lighthouse Point in Florida in a $1 million home that we ended up having to sell to pay for his nursing home care. And that was his final testament to what his life was, at least financially, in an intrinsic sense. And of course, his memory is much more dear to me than any of those material objects in his life. However, we work so hard, we sacrifice so much, we're chasing interest rates, we're chasing investments, we're doing all sorts of crazy things in the name of financial security. And I can tell you, when a chronic long-term illness comes, it comes out of the sky like a thunderbolt and you don't know what hit you. And when that comes, there is no timing to it. You're liquidating things that you don't want to liquidate, perhaps highly appreciated assets like real estate, where if you sell, there's a big capital gains tax, or a stock portfolio, or another highly appreciated asset. Or even worse, if it's in an IRA, all the money in an IRA is taxable from nickel number one. So if you're ending up having to spend, and does anybody have recent experience with what a nursing home costs these days? Anybody? $10,000 a month? More? I mean, you're talking $120,000 a year on average now in Massachusetts. How many of your portfolios could withstand $120,000 a year burn rate? Not many.